so good.
Reverend.
Buddha, it's the first time you brought out the tight pants again this time.
Yeah.
It's a long time I haven't seen you wear tight pants.
Yeah, these are swanky. These.
Swankies.
Yeah.
They're called Swankies? It's the brand?
No, but I like that name. I think there was a party in Manchester called Swankies.
What does Swankies even mean, dude?
Swanky is like, you never heard of this one?
What is a swanky,
It's
bro?
a bit like the word bougie, but not as, like bougie is kind of like showy offy. Swanky's like, oh, that's swanky.
Oh, like swaggy?
A little bit, yeah.
It's swanky. You guys have crazy words, bro.
Yeah, swanky, that's actually a difficult one to define. But it's not a derogatory term. I think if you said something swanky, it's like, oh, that sounds nice. I'd like to get swanked by that.
Can you swank me?
I don't
Should
know.
we
if
swank
that's-
each other?
I don't know if it's, what would that be? A verb?
Yeah, like
To
should
swank?
Can we swank together? Like,
I mean, you could try. I'm sure there are many men that like to swank together.
I think people that swank together, they bond together.
I would say that's probably quite true, yeah. I'm sure that there's probably a study to back that as well. Men who swank together stay together.
But how many swanks can a man take, bro? I've been
How many men
swanked a
does
lot.
it take to swank a light bulb?
Bro, the craziest swanking is happening Friday nights at Lifetime Sauna right around 10 p.m.
The craziest swanking's happening at Piranha.
Bro, Piranha, yeah. Piranha
Yeah.
is mad.
Do you swank when you're in the sauna?
I get swanked. I don't know. I mean, it's people in there, bro. It's
Do you so I tell you what, next time you're in the sauna, go in and go, "Phew, swanky in here today."
Dude, there's some swanking Champions League swankers in there, bro.
Oh yeah. I bet
If you
there
get
is.
there 10 p.m., 11 p.m., Friday night, Saturday night, the key swankers of the town are in there because they have nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
They wait there. They're like little piranhas. They just
Yes.
literally wait there, and you come in and off they go.
Yeah, like
You
a
have to
swank
pretend you
cabin.
meditate all the time.
Swedish swank cabin.
Swedish swank cabin.
Yes, SSC.
Smoky, hot,
Yes.
Sweaty.
Yes, smells of wood.
smells of wood.
You know, morning wood constantly in there, evening wood, whatever time of day it is, it's definitely a woody situation. If you're in the swank cabin.
Bro, if we went in there together, it's game over.
What?
It's game over.
Oh, bro, can you imagine?
Oh no, I can't. I don't want to imagine.
Back to back in the swank cabin? Finished.
And then work gets around that Friday
Jesus
nights
said
we're in
it
the
is
swank
written.
cabin. He said, "What is written? The swank cabin." The Friday night swank cabin.
Babe, where you off to? You'd say to Alex.
I'm going to the swank cabin.
I'm having a quick swank
With
session,
Mark.
babe. I'll be back in a bit.
Yeah.
Dinner's in the fridge.
You know, it'd be crazy though. The Swindon swank cabin. The Swindon swankers are well known.
Swindon is a swank capital.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the Swindon swanker.
I'm a
Or
Swindon
are you the
swanker.
Swindon swanked?
No, I'm definitely a Swindon swanker.
You're a swank.
Yeah. If you asked any of my friends back home, they would say he's definitely a swanker.
So if there was like a world championship of swankers, would you say that the Swindon swanker is always going to be kind of the top contender?
Definitely top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah.
They breed them there.
Yes, they
This
do.
is
yeah.
like this type
Yeah,
of town.
Switzerland has some great swankers there as well.
Swiss swankers, Swindon
Swiss swankers
swankers,
are really-
yeah.
Swedish swankers.
Swedish
yeah.
swankers, yeah. Swahili swankers.
Swahili swankers,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh,
Difficult
man.
language as well.
Oh man.
Swankalicious.
I got you honey vanilla.
This?
Is it good?
This is gorgeous.
It's good, huh? Not too sweet. I asked him, do you have anything with condensed milk? He said no. They're hip, bro. Blue Bottle doesn't have that stuff. They're like,
Yeah, this is nice.
they kind of look down on it too.
Bro, do you know where you need to go? Have you been there yet? Tor Farm. Sorry, no, Your Farm. YAW.
Yeah, I sent it in the group. That's the place that Alex loves.
Have you been?
Yeah, Alex takes coffee from me from
Dude,
there.
2022, 2024, 2026.
They always win, yeah?
Number 1.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened in 25. I don't know what happened. Terrible year.
that was a tough year.
But
Who took over?
It's all oat milk
Yeah,
and their own syrup.
yeah.
Oh, chef's kiss.
Yeah, she loves the blackberry,
Yes.
iced blackberry. You too?
I didn't get the ice one. I got the hot one, but it's just so good, man. Frothy. Swankers love that.
It's the swanker's drink of choice.
Yeah.
Registered, certified.
Dude, I don't know if I'm ever going to get bored of coffee now. Do you think it's a phase?
Bro, I've been drinking. I've been drinking. I'm speaking German with you now. I've been drinking coffee since 2016, essentially daily. I had some off time because I wanted to detox. I never get tired of coffee. But I used to drink black, never these sweet drinks.
Yeah, the sweet ones are just different level.
Sweet ones, I already had 2 sweet ones in the morning. Then you give me the pistachio, that's 3. This is the 4th one.
But we're not sleeping tonight.
Yeah. But I'm going to the gym after this, so I'm going to run it out.
Yeah.
Speaking
you
of
wearing
running.
your weighted vest?
Yeah. Speaking of running, bro, I was on the market for new pair of running shoes.
Oh yeah, did you get those Kith ones?
I didn't. So I had those On Clouds, the Cloud Monsters. Bro, I personally think freaking Ons are overrated. People love them. Quality was mediocre. Comfort was like, my Nike free runs from back then I think are more comfortable than them. I think they're just kind of Swiss engineering and stuff. They have good marketing, whatever. I bought
Swiss swankers.
Yeah, Swiss Swankers. I had mine like less than 6 months, and the quality wasn't great. Dude. Are you good, bro?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hammer away.
I wonder what's happening here.
I think they're putting up some of these
The
pole, whatever these pole things are,
yeah.
the paddocks. So trust us to find the spot to do the podcast where they're about to do a car show. But you're telling me about the On Clouds. To be honest, just to preface what you're going to say, when I first put them on, the original ones with the hose pipe bottoms, I honestly was like, yo, these are extremely comfortable. However, they lasted 6 months.
Exactly.
The amount we're walking, we're actually the best test for a good pair of
Agreed.
running shoes.
Yeah.
Big up the sponsors.
Exactly.
Because for real, with the amount that you're walking, you must be doing 10 to 15,000 steps a day.
Pretty much. Yeah. And that's the reason I wanted to buy a shoe that is A, lasting, and B, that I can wear with like slacks, but also in the gym. I'm the type of guy who travels with 1 pair of shoes.
Yeah.
I do everything. Alex always laughs. Just get a pair for sports and then just change into something else. I'm like, no. I like this minimalism when it comes to shoes. 1 pair of shoes for everything. So that makes it a little bit difficult because the very sporty shoes, there are some that you can combine with like trousers, but most of them look a little bit funny, especially the ones with like colorful colors, right? So I was doing, dude, just so you know how my mind works, I was doing freaking research for 2 weeks on shoes daily. Alex said I was nuts. Bro, I was on YouTube. If you look at my history, you saw every single model. Dude, I've done so much research. I know everything about trail and road running shoes now because I specifically looked at trail running shoes because apparently they're the ones that last the longest. Because for you to sustain trail running with the dirt and the air and the snow and the water, they have to be robust. So there is a brand, I don't know if you heard of them, called Norda, Norda. Have you heard of them? Very, very specific trail running shoe. High-end material, they're I think out of Norway. And I tried them on in a fitting for my Peloton commercial. That's where I tried them on for the first time.
Cool.
And the guys that were like evaluating the outfit, one of the guys like, oh man, these Nordas, like I keep getting ads from them now, but they're so expensive, but I might have to pull the trigger soon. I never knew what the brand was. Now when I did the research, I found this brand and it kept popping up, but there was a couple of other contenders. Bro, for 2 weeks, I was reading reviews, Reddit, videos, and then had to pick the colorway, the model within each brand. So today I finally bought the shoes for our trip because I wanted to have them. I'm going to San Diego with Alex for my birthday and we're going to LA.
So you bought the Nordas?
I bought the Nordas, especially the specifically the 005. Bro, it's the most expensive like walking shoe that I've ever purchased. They're new without discount, they're $325.
Wow.
Insane. Like those high-end runners that you see some limited edition for maybe $350, $300. But this is like it looks like a basic shoe if you see them. Basic shoe, but people swear on the comfort of that shoe, and they last. A guy was running 50,000 miles over the stretch of, I don't know, a year.
Wow.
And he was showing them they were still holding together. They were still keeping together. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I want a shoe that lasts long and that I can wear to the gym and I can do like the walking. I can wear them for us when we go out in the evening or so. I want one for everything. So they're arriving next week. I'll see how they are, man.
You get white?
They're white. They're like white, gray, and kind of mint green. I'll show you a picture later. They only come in 3 colors.
The sole of them, is there some difference in the sole?
Yes, everything is different. The upper material, the sole, the midsole, like everything is kind of, it's the Tesla of like trail running shoes.
That's what people are saying on the thread.
Yes,
that you're reading?
like very high end.
The
The
thing that-
people who make it, also, sorry, the people who make it, I was watching an interview, the guy was explaining it, the co-founder, bro, they're like super duper nerds for trail running. Think of anything that is super high tech that people geek out on, these guys do that on a shoe. Like every single piece is the best possible thing.
That's what it should be. That's what it should be like. They must be chefs, and they're Norwegian, so clearly, this is my heritage.
That's right.
The thing that bothers me, and the thing that I would be looking for, would be the back, where the heel is.
Yeah.
Because that seems to just wear away for me. Whatever I've got, that's worn.
Same for me.
So if that lasts, then it's a good quality pair.
Yeah. We'll find out, man.
Dude, I'm excited to see these.
Yeah. It's me too. I've never had a pair that really lasts longer than 6 months properly.
Plus, 2 weeks worth of research to find this. But you'd already tried them on from another shoot.
I did, but that was a different variation of that shoe. So they have 001, 001A, 002, 003, and 005. I tried on the 002.
I think that you also like to have a pair of shoes that
No one has.
no one has.
Absolutely. 100%.
Like you're not wearing a pair of Nikes or
Yeah, I like even when it comes to like, I'm eyeing this Argentina jersey again, bro. There's like 2 in the world that are being sold on the
You wear an
internet
Argentina
right now.
jersey ahead of a Germany jersey.
Yeah, I love Argentina.
But ahead of your country?
Argentina.
Like, what are you who are you supporting for the World
Argentina, number 1.
Cup? Really? Ahead of Germany?
Because of Messi, bro. I'm obsessed with Messi. Argentina, then it's Iran.
Of course.
Bro, Iran is not going to go anywhere. And then Germany.
So you're happy if
And then
any
probably
of
I
those
would-
3 do anything? It's kind of good. You're hedging your bets.
Yeah.
I should support a couple extra teams.
4 would be America, probably, because I love the US. Yeah. Out of those teams, Argentina has the best chances, I
Yeah,
think.
dude. Argentina probably
Top 3, maybe.
top 3. It has to be.
Spain and France 1 and 2, and then probably Argentina.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, he's coming home. So it's England and then Argentina,
England.
and Spain and France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, Anthony Gordon to Barcelona. Did you see? Mm-hmm. I think 80 million.
Saw in the group chat, and you were saying, against popular opinion, you're a
I think
supporter.
I was supporting him last year. I was like, dude, I would like this
I don't
guy in
know enough
Barcelona.
about him, to be honest.
He's a workhorse, man. He's a workhorse. He's like, he presses a lot. He has very little ego. He's a team player type. And you can play him as a left winger, or you can play him as a central striker.
Okay.
He's young. He's 25, I think. I'm excited, man, for him.
Oh, this is actually interesting. Was this what they announced today? Because I put YouTube on this morning, and it said Barcelona live stream.
Play presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
I'm like, is this the first time that Barcelona's done a live stream for their new signing?
No, they do that with every signing.
That's smart marketing, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know any other football teams that do that, unless
Really?
that's something that's a regular thing.
I know
nowadays.
Real does it. I think most of the big.
Do English teams do that?
I think for the big signings, they typically do that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. Chef eats on.
Yeah, bro. Chef.
You playing this weekend?
I am, yeah.
Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
We're at?
Lake Las Vegas.
Okay. That's the Aoki thing, right?
Yep. That's a big score for us as well.
Huge, dude.
Really, really chuffed.
Who all is playing from your team?
Overlake. We've got a Chinese DJ called Chromie. She plays at Zouk.
Okay.
And Ayu, and she's coming in. She's awesome. We have a guy called Moda Pit. He's like a techno artist, and that's it. It's those 3.
Henlo?
I'm emceeing. Henlo's going to be there, but he won't be.
He's not
he
gonna
probably
play.
won't be playing.
Okay.
It's a 4-hour event, 6 till 10. First time we're doing it in the evening as well.
6 to 10 in the evening, Lake Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's gonna be busy?
because it's going to be it'll be 200 and 250 people.
Anyone
But it's like well, they say invite only, but it's more if it's donated to charity. So it's benefiting Inspiring Children Foundation and the Aoki Foundation. So kids and brain research and brain health. And it's Mental Health May, isn't it? Mental Health Awareness Month.
Is it?
Yeah.
How's your mental health?
It's good. It's really good. I actually was saying this to this guy at the gym earlier on. There's a guy there. I'm working out, doing triceps, and then I saw this one guy that used to work at Hacksam, geordie fella. Geordie from Newcastle.
He is.
Yeah. We call them Geordies.
Yeah, like Geordie Shore. That was a show.
Yeah, but it's different, spelled differently.
But it was like Jersey Shore for the Geordie.
Sorry. I'm thinking about Jersey Shore.
No, that was the variation of that.
Yeah.
That was the guy, like his
yeah.
people, yeah? His friends.
His people.
Yeah.
So Newcastle guy, security guy, always in good shape. Went over, said hi to him, and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing nowadays?" He's like, "Oh, I'm doing personal, private security for the CEO of Anthropic or something like that." Anthropic is the guys behind Claude, isn't it?
Yeah.
He said he's doing private security for him. I'm like, cool, man.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yo, you look good. You're in shape." And I'm like, "Yeah, it keeps me like this." The gym, we've said it a million times, is one of the main things that keeps me in line with my other goals, so I don't go to the wayside. And he said the same thing. Yeah, this is a guy that is like SAS level. He's constantly like looking out, making sure he has to for his security job. I think it's good. It's good to see, and it's nice to see some familiar faces.
You're in the shape of your life, bro. You're in great shape.
I feel great, bro. And again,
how's
with this in good condition, like the mental is just on, it's just locked in. Anytime
Don't know, bro. Like I'm always in shape, but mental health sometimes still fluctuates. Like most of the time I'm good.
Yeah, but less. It's got to be less.
Also,
so.
I haven't really been out of shape to really see a difference. So probably if I was out of shape, the volatility would be big. Probably.
Yeah, and I think there'll be more peaks and troughs. Maybe. I would argue that there would be.
Yeah.
Because if you're looking at yourself and knowing that you can be better than where you're at, your mental health's gonna be pushed around by that too. Because you're sinning at that point, aren't you? You're missing your potential. We all know. We know what our potential can be. But it takes discipline to keep aiming at the same thing.
Yeah.
We got to keep. The main thing we got to do is just keep encouraging each other, keep supporting each other. I had an argument with a friend earlier on. Well, not an argument, but it got to a point where I was being a bit pokey with him. And then he started getting defensive, and I kept going for some reason.
When was that? Recently?
Today.
What was it about?
I was asking him about something that he's developing. He's making an app, and it started off with me being like, he's been developing it for a while, and I know apps take a while, but I was like saying, I'm excited for him to release it, for it to be out. And then I said, do you have any like scope on when that'll be? And he was like, yeah, it'll be ready when it's ready. I'm like, okay, well, when do you think that is? He's like, whenever. When it's done. And I was like, okay.
Uh-oh.
And I just kept prodding and poking.
Disagreeables.
And exactly. He was being disagreeable and I'm disagreeable, and then we were both like this.
And then?
I just kept asking questions. It's a music app. It's you get to share one song per day.
Okay.
So he's stress testing it at the moment amongst his friends, and I was kind of stress testing him, I guess, asking him like, what's going to make somebody choose to use this app over Instagram, over all these other apps that we're using, like trying to get to the point where
his value proposition.
But that's the problem. I wasn't coming at it from an encouraging perspective. I was coming at it like he had to pitch it to me, and we got to a point where.
But the fact that you wanted to do that also is because you want to challenge him to give you a good
100%.
You did that ultimately for that, not to just dissect what he has. But he might have not seen it like that.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Yeah,
like it was just getting to a point, and because we're both argumentative, and we both hold opinions on things. It just got to a point where we were kind of clashing a little bit, and I was like, well, you know what, doesn't matter, I've got to get out of here and I've got to go to the gym, da 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 da. And he was like, okay, cool, thanks for coming over. And then he just walked straight off, and I instantly was like, oh man, I pushed it too much. I was like, shit, I didn't mean to do that.
You're such a crazy guy, man.
Dude, I am.
Why are you pushing the guy in the gym over his app, bro?
I know, I don't know.
You're mad, bro.
Do you know what it is though? And I'll be totally honest. I think that he's got more in his tank, but I believe he's. This is so fucked up, man. I think he's procrastinating. I think he's avoiding stuff.
Let him, bro.
I know, but I want to see more out of him. Like, how do you do that with your friends when you know that they got more in the tank? Like, think about it on the football pitch. If you know someone's underperforming, yeah, you got to approach them in the right way. But at some point, don't you want to be like, come on, man, you got more than this. He's like, oh, I'm just going to go off and have some pizza and a beer at wherever. I'm like, dude, you're shirking.
Yeah, but there is a way to do it that doesn't come at the detriment of your own mood, man.
So that's why I was like,
the moment it gets on your own nerves, the intentions become impure. The focus is lost.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you're a legend.
That's why I apologize to him. I apologized to him. No, actually, I didn't. Dude, he was in his room, he was putting his shoes on, and he was all kind of sad. And I walked in, I was like, bro, I'm saying all this because I care about what's going on in your life.
Yeah.
And I want you to be successful with it. And like, they're stress testing it with like using the app, but they're stress testing it by people that come and ask you questions and say, well, what's going to make me use that app? Who's your demographic? Like, all these kind of things. He's like, you don't know what you're talking about.
He was still in the funk.
Yeah, I said, okay, man. I'm like, look, I use apps. I'm your friend. Plus, I'm in the music industry. I might be able to help, and I want to be able to help.
Yeah.
But it's okay if you don't want me to be a part of like whatever that is. And I said, I'm sorry. I said, are you pissed at me? And he was like, no. He's like, when your missus is.
He's definitely pissed, bro.
Yeah, he's pissed.
He's pissed.
So I was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you in a bit then. So I walked out. I'm by the elevator. I pressed it. I'm like, still, man, I shouldn't have done that. I couldn't help it.
Best thing would have been then a text message like ...
Well, I left it. I was like, you know what? I said what I felt like in the situation. Like, it is what it is. To some degree, whatever. You're talking to yourself.
But still feels weird.
But then I went back to mine. I got to mine. And I was like, yo, you know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come at you like that. I wasn't trying to be negative. I just want to bring out the fire in people sometimes. And sometimes I do that the wrong way. So I'm sorry about that. Hope we're good. Hope you know that I come at things from like a friend's perspective. And he was like, no, we're all good. It's water under the bridge. I was like, okay, cool. And then I sent him a voice note on top of that because I wasn't done, saying, I'm sorry if I haven't been around recently. Like, he's been like reaching out to me a few times, and I'd kind of been like busy, which is me avoiding like being around him. And if I'm a man of my word, then I have to give more time to him and to any of these types of situations.
Why though? Why do you have to?
Why do I have to give more time? Because if I say I want to help, then I should make time to help.
But why put yourself under that pressure?
I'm not putting myself under any pressure. I'm just saying, if I say one thing, I should match it with my actions. So if I say I want to help, and if I say I care about what he's building, then I should be able to give him the time and space to be able to react without me poking at him. It should be right, show me what's going on. Let's talk about these things. Do you know what I mean? There's no pressure on myself for that. It's me taking accountability for bursting and saying I should give you actual time and space when he's reaching out to me, and like even as a friend, it doesn't even have to be about the app.
What do you do with situations where people want to hang out with you, but you don't really feel like it? What do you do with them, with those situations?
Well, he's an example of that. Like, he'd been wanting to, but
do we have to like do it because we don't want to disappoint people?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
I would agree with you that that's not the point either. I've been in a situation like this recently too.
Where someone wants to hang out with you and you don't want
Very rarely I'm not as connected as you, honestly. Like your text message, your phone rings all the time. You're so connected. I have like maybe 2-3 people I talk to on a daily, honestly. But every now and then someone from the gym or so asks me, say, hey, you want to hang out? Want to get coffee? Randomly too. And I'm like,
You're like,
don't know.
Not really.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's like, don't know. It's
Interesting.
part of me is like, oh, maybe just go figure it out. The other part is like, who cares? You don't want to go, don't go. I see. This is the type of thing, man. Is like, don't know. Either way, I guess it's fine. I don't want to force myself. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't
I
force
think
yourself.
that's what I'm trying to say.
But there's something to be said about when opportunities arise and people reaching out to you. You know, what if? What if that opportunity did lead to something?
But isn't that transactional thinking? I try to avoid that.
Sure, but okay. What does closing it off serve you for though? Fair enough. Maybe you reserve your energy, or if you don't. But even the thought process of, yeah, I don't want to do that. Why? Where do you think that thing comes from? What if that's something disguised as a gift for you?
It could be. I think the
book, The Surrender. Sorry, last thing. The book, The Surrender Experiment, was basically that.
Just say yes to everything.
Well, just understand that everything's coming to you for a reason, and there may be a lesson in it for you. But if you turn everything down based on what you want to do or don't want to do, then you're still controlling. It's nuanced, of course, but there's been situations where I've not wanted to do things, and then when I've gone and done them, I've been like, that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't have gone there, or I wouldn't have felt that way if I hadn't gone there.
Yeah.
We're about to get cooked with small penises.
Bro, this is one of the most interesting things that I've noticed in my life. Is I'm in the locker room and it's empty, like late time, and I go to my locker, and all of a sudden the last 3 or 4 people in the entire gym are exactly where I'm changing. It happens all the time, bro.
You got your top off? They're probably swankers.
Sometimes I have it on, sometimes I have it off, but it's kind of like this. It's almost like
wherever we go, we bring the heat, we bring the engines.
But this is actually an important thing to keep in mind. Is I have a friend who experiences this again as well, and he told me that he always gets annoyed. He's like, of course it happens to me. Like, of course, the only place that I'm going, these people are in my way. It's either that, or it's like, yeah, maybe we bring people together. Maybe we are magnetic to that regard, right?
Magnetic, that's the word, bro.
Bro, and this is kind of like, I feel like these are the situations where you choose the perspective, you choose the belief system. My life is as such as people trying to annoy me come in my way, or my life is as such as I am magnetic and opportunities and people are attracted to me. It's kind of like the same situation, but you tell yourself 2 different stories. And it's the same. I swear to God, look, all of a sudden, man, there was no one on this side. There's a bunch of cars, people keep walking. This was an empty place. There is something to that, there's something that I think there is some attraction happening that is beyond our understanding. I've seen that not just here.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I think the magnetism is the right word as well. I love that. In fact, the song of the day for me is called Magnetic.
Yeah?
I'm going to send it to you after this as well, because it's a banger, bruv.
What is the lyric?
So catchy. I can't remember what the lyric is, but it's just...
Magnetic. You're so magnetic.
It's a banger. And it's called Magnetic. It's all kicking off here, I love it. You're right though, that's the way to look at it. Opportunities will keep coming to you. That's abundance in action.
Yes, it is.
Things keep on happening. Things keep on coming to you.
And keeping it simple, bro. Like keeping it simple is the most beautiful key for me to all of religion and manifestation, reality creation. Is simplicity, man. It's simplicity. Like even this overthinking of what should I have said and should I go with the guy, should not. Whatever you do, keep it simple. You don't want to go, keep it simple.
Will you keep it simple the next time you want running shoes? 2 weeks worth of research.
Bro,
is that keeping it simple?
You want to hear something
Do you know
mad?
what the interesting thing is?
I'll tell you, okay.
You went on a diversion when you could have just kept it simple based on the fact that you tried them on and you liked them.
Let me tell you something, bro. The reason I purchased them today after 2 weeks was because this came to my head.
What, this realization?
Yes.
What, keep it simple?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm just going to make a decision now because I know myself. I can do infinite research and there is no such thing as the right shoe. I'm always trying to find the best shoe that exists in this universe, and then I pinpoint it, and then I have to find it and source it somewhere in the world.
Yeah, it's just the decision.
And then it's
Make
like,
it.
it's this need for being unique too, bro. But I've learned that about myself. It's a blessing in disguise sometimes because this need for being unique pushed me to being very good at a lot of things. Being unique was like, oh, let me make sure I get a PhD. No one in my friend group has a PhD. Unique. Let me also make sure I have the best physique amongst the people that ever attempted to get a PhD. Even more unique. Let me also make sure that my sense of clothing is there. So this type of uniqueness, it pushes you, but it pushed me at least, but it's an endless type of pursuit because what's next? How can you be more unique? What do you do next? How can you be more different?
Yeah.
This is an identity crisis, bro. This is just another form of identity, another form of ego. So I learned that about myself. It's just need to be different. Any need for you to be anyone is always an identity. Any identity is always ego-driven. So you want to hold on to something or someone. I'm the one with the six-pack. I'm the one with the degree. I'm the one with the unique clothes. I'm the one, I don't know, that speaks a certain way, whatever that may be. But the simplicity, like you say, absolutely. I know this about myself. But I could have kept going. So after 2 weeks, I pulled the trigger.
You make great decisions, bro. It's great that you do the amount of research that you do on whatever it is that you're doing because you want to know. I guess you want to make clear decisions, and the more information that you're able to absorb on a certain thing, the more of an informed decision you can make on whatever the outcome is that you're looking to achieve. So I think that's a good thing. You're sharpening the pencil. Maybe 2 weeks for a running shoe is too long. But it's good. It's good that you're that type of a person. I wouldn't question that. You can just catch yourself when you know you're going down a rabbit hole and just be like, yo, I'm going to make a decision here. I'm going to do an hour's worth of research, 1 more hour, and that's good. On most things, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's just so, man, my thinking in a lot of ways is so contradicting,
Because
which is in itself reality, by the way.
Dude, this is like editing. You can iterate and iterate and keep opening up and redoing elements, and that is a never-ending game.
Yep. It's weird, man, because in a lot of ways I practice simplicity when it comes to the way I feel, the way I make decisions, I guess, the way I deal with situations and the framings that I used to make, and keeping that simple now and just going with it. And then on the other hand, there is this thing where I always want to make sure anything that I do is the best. No one else has it exactly like that. It's different in a certain aspect. Also comes from the work that I do with the people that I work with, where everything needs to be different. It has to be different. Can't be something that these guys do, it has to be different from everything. The clothing, the thinking, even the way I live my life in a lot of ways is this need for uniqueness, which is not easy always, man.
It's unique by
But at the
virtue
same
of the
time, I
fact
want
that
the
it comes from
simplicity.
you, though. Dude, this is like God's fingerprint. This thing I've got on me here. We all have a unique fingerprint. It's unique by the fact that it comes out of you or through you. Like, it's unique. What 0.1 second after you think of it and it comes out of you. You're not making it more unique by spending longer to get to it.
So don't let yourself be pressured by this idea that
Yeah, that's
the longer
you're outside of your head at that point.
I am.
You're looking at it or further afield outside here, and I might find some treasure over there that I can pluck out that's more unique. No. It's all here.
Crazy. Everything is good and bad. Like duality, non-duality is the integration of both sides, right? So there is the good in this because I did a lot of things in my life that other people didn't do, and I did a lot of things that I personally thought are impossible. And on the other hand, then it keeps you kind of trapped sometimes as well. It's kind of it's the good and the ugly.
Also, think about where you're doing, for example, just to keep this about research, because I think it's an interesting area, especially with AI and all this kind of stuff. Like, you can do your research, but where are you doing it? On the internet. You're doing it on a computer, right? Isn't it interesting to do your research with another person? Like, what if we were going and sourcing the loudest cars? Would we end up in this exact situation?
Bro, I actually think over there with the music would have probably been more
quieter.
quiet. Yeah.
Some artists in my industry are doing a thingy at Art Basel, and this like 4 or 5 like OG, like legendary people that are all collaborating together.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this collaboration and team collaboration and creation of things from unique minds perspectives, rather than this. I think we're all so locked into the algorithm that if I go onto Claude or ChatGPT looking for some answers and doing my research, I'm probably going to end up in a kind of a similar area to you, to most other people doing the same sorts of research for that type of a shoe, for example. But I think we would get a very different result if we were collaborating our minds without the use of the technology. Mm-hmm. And I also want to make clear that I'm not saying that the technology is bad. I'm just saying that the uniqueness, which is what we search for, is going to be between human minds working together more than going into a computer to figure it out.
Mm. Yeah. Funny thing is, I don't use ChatGPT really.
Whether it's ChatGPT,
So
but you're still using the algorithm.
Yeah, but you're also using people's reviews and videos. So I'm actually trying to feed off as much as I can from the experience of people that run, for example. So
you don't know any of those people.
What's that?
You don't know any of those people.
So what should I do? Ask you for the running?
No, but you should. I mean, maybe it would be good to look at I don't know, people that have the most amount of experience in running, for example, or people that walk the most, or whatever. I don't know who these people are on Reddit. Maybe they're in the communities of runners and walkers, so that's probably a good place to start.
So, but that's what I look. That's what I look at. I don't go to GPT, ask, give me the shoes. Again, like, that's another need for being unique. I don't want to use GPT for that reason, because I know everyone else is using it. So to really be unique, you have to kind of have some human interaction or get advice from people that have experience when it comes to that. Anyways, this whole conversation about uniqueness is like something that's been in my head, because I think it's an ego-driven pursuit in itself. The need
to be unique.
Yeah,
you already are unique. Yeah.
The need to be. Yeah, the need to be.
There's only one Puya. There's one.
And and the need to make decisions that look different in all aspects, whether it's your life, it's the way you dress, or any other way. That's always going to be an ego-driven decision.
Yeah, it's going to be a decision because ego is the individual. So yes, of course it is. It's you feeling like you need to stick out, but you already do.
Exactly.
Can you imagine being sat over there and in comes this geezer with the curly hair, the ultra jawline, the gua sha skin, the Argentina jersey, comes in, does an immediate perfect clap. Everyone's already like that anyway. You're already there, bro. There's one thing that whenever I felt like low in confidence or low in belief of myself, I remember being on a flight and listening to an Aubrey Marcus podcast, and the guy that was talking to him was like talking about his Aubrey-ness and centering in on the fact that he's the only one who can achieve that. that has the exact DNA to make up that, the exact level of all the experiences he's had, all the stories that have happened to him. He's the only person who can reach that specific point in consciousness to have that understanding and be able to communicate that way, be able to run his life that way, be able to share the experiences that he has, be able to love that way. No one else can do that the way that Aubrey can do that for the Aubrey-ness. And no one can do that like Puya can. You're the only person who can kahali someone. You're the only person that can swank them out of their face. For real. It's true, isn't it? No one can swank like that. Some of the goals you've scored, no one could have scored that except for Kahali.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
You're either scoring goals or you're at Earth Cafe.
So right now,
I don't know where we are right now. We're in another dimension. We're at a car show, Brett.
bro, that's crazy. Actually, we're in the middle of a car show. Out of all places.
This is Porsches and Audis and Chevrolets. This guy's got a Nissan GTR. Hilarious.
Should we pause it?
Yeah,
Maybe we'll find some place that's a little bit quieter.
yeah, I'm down. Big ups.
Big ups.